Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. This is Dr. Andrea Diaz, and welcome to Intellectual Wealth Management. This segment is so good and so delicious. I literally cannot wait to get started. This is where you get super serious. I cannot even begin to impress upon you the importance of managing your intellectual wealth. Every time I hear or use the phrase intellectual wealth management, I do a little dance and become giddy with joy. Seriously, I do a little dance and become giddy with joy. Why? Because this is where you leverage your knowledge, experience, and overall know-how to get things done and to accomplish your vision, mission, goals, dreams, and aspirations. Also, this is one of the places where you will experience your aha moment. So get your notebook ready, put your phone or messenger on do not disturb, and let's get ready to have some grown folks conversation. First things first, your knowledge is your superpower. That's right, I said it and I'm going to say it again. Your knowledge is your superpower. You have a secret sauce that is unique to you and only you. Think about it. Think about what it is and understand that nothing is too small or too insignificant. What do I mean by this? Well, we often discount our knowledge and experiences because we've been taught to be humble, to be seen and not heard. And as a result, we often think that what we know is no big deal. And that is a big no-no. It is absolutely a big deal. Why? Because no one, and I mean no one, knows what you know and can do what you can do. I'm going to say it again. No one knows what you know, and no one can do what you do because you are unique and special and have been known to have what is known as it, right? You have that it factor. Also, make sure that you use your superpower for the advancement of yourself and of your business. You have a niche and a talent that you need to use and share with others because it's your superpower. And if you're waiting for someone to tell you or to recognize your awesomeness without your help, you would have an easier time of winning the lottery 10 times over. Just like anything else, you need to open your mouth and tell your target market and market base what you know and how brilliant you are. Doing so will help to build your credibility, trust in your services, and strengthen your position with your audience. You are now known as the go-to person, AKA the subject matter expert. Interesting how that happens. Now let's get into the discussion of assessments. Assessments. To thine own self be true. Shakespeare. Truer words could not have been written. It is incredibly important to know what you are working with. In other words, what are your KSAs, which stands for knowledge, skills, and abilities. As a business owner and entrepreneur, sometimes we can become short-sighted because we are thinking about the products or services we are offering and selling. We think about growing and scaling the business. We also think about finances and increasing our social media followers. What we don't do is take inventory of ourselves. We don't always have a clear picture of what we know and identify our skills and abilities. With that said, take stock of your current visibility and strength. Now, before I continue, I want to say that if you are not familiar with your standing as it relates to KSAs, take a formal assessment or an aptitude test. Have an organization such as AMLD perform a formal assessment for you so that you can position yourself for success, growth, and greatness. I would also recommend that you retain a business coach or an executive coach. Coaches give you guidance and have a wealth of knowledge to share. In other words, they have been there and have done that and can show you what to do. For those who upgraded to elite or diamond status, you have 2 business coaching sessions and 1 emotional intelligence coaching session for the duration of this program. The business coaching sessions are to help you align you with your goals, objectives, provide guidance, and more. The emotional intelligence session is to help you work on your mindset, because not only do you know that you're an entrepreneur and business owner, you have to emulate and embody the actions of an entrepreneur, business owner, leader, and overall boss. Next, consider creating allegiances and alliances. As a business owner and entrepreneur, you need to be visible in your community, industry, and target market. There are various ways in which you can do this. If you believe that you would benefit from doing so, join your local Chamber of Commerce. Consider joining the National Small Business Association. You can also perform an internet search on various groups, clubs, and industry associations. Find out which ones offer you the best options for your business. Understand the investment, both monetarily and time-wise, because with anything that you do, you will need to invest the time and cultivate relationships and connections. But once you find the right fit, you will see the benefits and return on investment. Up next, intellectual assets. Ladies, this is one of my favorite sections because I get to remind you of how amazingly awesome, brilliant, fierce, and strong you are. Oh, and did I mention that you are already brilliant? Well, if you did not know, here is my public service announcement. You are one smart cookie. Yep, I said it. You, my friend, are one smart cookie. How do I know this? You took the step to learn the science behind business and to move your company and dreams to the next level. You are a critical thinker. You are a problem solver. You are driven by something greater and know that you are here to make a difference in your life and in the lives of others. Now, let's look upon your experience and expertise, both personally and professionally. You have a wealth of knowledge and a plethora of experience, and your experience and knowledge are unique to you and only you. It's part of your special sauce. Let's not forget the traditional route of intellectual assets as it relates to college degrees, certifications, and honorariums. All of them count towards your knowledge and intellectual capital, and that intellectual capital is what you will use to catapult your business into the stratosphere. In addition, it is incredibly important that your industry, peers, and target market know of your credentials because it lends additional credibility. Not only that, you have no idea the opportunities that may become available to you. So don't take it for granted. Also, part of managing your intellectual assets is also leveraging and managing your contacts, connections, growing your network, and positioning yourself strategically for success. I guarantee that you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody that can assist you, provide you with an additional contact or connection, provide a recommendation, and more. But what some of you will do is hide behind a project or do some busy work so you don't have to speak to anyone face to face. Well, guess what? If you don't talk about your accomplishments, what you bring to the table, and how your products and services is going to solve their problem, no one, and I mean no one, will know it, and it will be more difficult for them to buy your services. You need to make sure that you are leveraging all aspects to your benefit. Now let's discuss resources. Resources, don't leave home without them. Again, don't leave home without them. Like your cell phone. How many of you have left your cell phone home or were already in the car or out the door and literally turned back around to get it. Why? Because your cell phone has become a part of your body. I don't think that many of us in society would even know how to think, act, find directions without our cell phones. Okay, back to resources. Resources are incredibly important because they help you excel in your business and within your industry. It would be foolhardy to believe that you can be as successful in your field and industry without the support and use of resources. So make sure to leverage your network both personally and professionally. Your ability to network and connect with others has a direct and indirect influence on your ability to grow and expand your company. Many of you have heard that your network is your net worth. Well, it's true. A hurdle that many women encounter is not asking for help. For some reason, women think that they have to know it all and be all things to everyone. But the truth of the matter is that no one, and I mean no one, has been successful without help and support of someone. This is why programs such as Women Entrepreneurship 101 Beyond the LLC is great, because it provides a framework of how to set up your business successfully, how to expand your business, and how to enhance your network. Again, your net worth is your network. In addition, as it relates to your network, you can have some amazing connections, but not let any one of them know about your business, your initiatives, and more. Big mistake. How can people help to support you and your platform if they don't know about you? Lastly, do not negate the power of the World Wide Web. It may seem very benign and silly, but you really no longer have the luxury of relying on word of mouth only. Don't get me wrong, word of mouth is still a great way to gather information. However, there's nothing like a web search. It is a significantly vast resource at your fingertips. In terms of the World Wide Web, as a resource, you are literally only limited to your imagination and your ability to perform a search. So do not, and I repeat, do not underestimate the power of the World Wide Web. Up next, content. As a business owner and entrepreneur, I implore you, get out there. That's right, get out there. Stop hiding behind your computer, desk, or company. Become more visible. Remember, people want to do business with other people, not their symbols or logos. You have to make that connection with your group and target audience. People not only want to need to know who you are, but they also want to know what you're all about. They need to know what you represent. If you can believe it, when I first started my business journey, I did not have any pictures of myself anywhere. I would advertise my services, but I never actually had a picture of myself. Why? Because I'm an introvert and I am excessively private, almost to the point of being a hermit. However, I quickly realized that having that behavior and stance did not serve me in my profession and business environment. It's true, I'm an introvert. My neighbors know that I exist, but they rarely see me. And even I understand that I had to separate Dr. Andrea Diaz as the individual from Dr. Andrea Diaz as the president and business owner of American Management and Leadership by Design. But I digress. Back to content. Some ways to increase and enhance your visibility to your target market and within your industry is to consider writing a blog. Doing so showcases you as a subject matter expert and helps people to understand who you are, what you can do, and what you can bring to the table. Also, consider writing a book. Again, do not ever think that what you have to say isn't important and isn't good enough. It is, and it will resonate with the people it needs to resonate with. Most importantly, you need to be consistent with your posts on social media. You can't post today and then 3 weeks later or a month later. Again, most people have a limited attention span, and you need to consistently remind people of who you are, what you do, and how your company can help to solve their problems. I would also recommend that you start your own YouTube channel. It's a great way for people to see a collection of your work and for you to showcase your skills and talents. And in doing so, you start to create a library of your work. You can now show your industry and target market of your robustness of content and material. Make sure that you have your material copyrighted by the US Copyright Office. You will want and will need to protect your intellectual property. Do not make it easy for others to copy or claim your ideas as their own. Lastly, whenever you are discussing business with others, whether it is a partnership or affiliation, before you discuss anything of significance, have them sign a non-disclosure agreement. Make sure that they cannot repeat what you have discussed with them or use that information that you have shared with them as their own. And if someone does not want to sign it, then you do not need to discuss or entertain business with that individual. Not all business is good business. Okay, so if someone is not willing to sign the NDA to talk to you, understand that not all business is good business. Up next, engagement. As mentioned, as an entrepreneur and business owner, you want to present as a subject matter expert in your industry. You want to be known as a trusted service provider. You want to be known as the go-to person and or company for a particular service. Again, do not discount what you know, your strength, and your capabilities. There is no one like you out there, and there will never be another you again. Embrace your unique capabilities. People want to do business with authentic and unique businesses and individuals. Also, become comfortable in showcasing your awesomeness and talents. Again, become comfortable showcasing your awesomeness and talents. Understand that when you walk into the room, you are the prize. So never downplay or underestimate what you bring to the table. Understand the difference with having an ego and being good at what you do and telling people that you are good at what you do. Understand you not only have to talk about it, you have to put your money where your mouth is and be about it. Talk without action is just talk. And when you put forth the effort, you will see your platform, base, and overall reach within your industry grow. Again, when you put forth the effort, you will see your platform, base, and overall reach within your industry grow. This concludes intellectual wealth management.